again. Crazy to see you here. Welcome back to Car Chronicles, I think that's what I'm calling this. But yeah, how are you doing? How's life? What have you been up to? Is there anything grand going on in your life right now? Like, if there's anything to be celebrated, you know, put it in the comments. I will happily acknowledge each and every single one of your current achievements. Graduating soon? Awesome. Just got a new car? Great. Paid off debt. Enjoy the freedom, honestly. Even if like you got fired, hear me out. While that may be bad news to some, flip the script. You can now do whatever the fuck you want until you find something you want to do. And listen, like, bad news, I'm not saying in all cases, you know, but like bad news can typically be a blessing in disguise. So if you just got recently like laid off, fired, like whatever it may be, like you are currently unemployed, enjoy that shit. You deserve it because you gave your time, your energy, your vibes to this place for however long, and if they don't want them anymore, find somebody who does. Or just enjoy like the break. We need more breaks nowadays. There's too much going on. It's enjoy the break. I was recently laid off, and I think I've said this once, I've said it before, I don't know if I've said it on TikTok, but like, best thing that could have ever happened to me, because so much growth was made between now and then, and like creatively I was allowed to actually think for once. Like, is it stressful? Yeah, a little bit. And it's stressful for reasons that like shouldn't really matter, but they do, because you know we live in a society. But I would not take it back for anything. Like, I have had the most creative freedom, and like freedom in general, to do whatever the hell I want with my time since I was laid off. Like, I'm thriving, and I don't think when people hear that, like when people hear like, oh, I lost my job, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. You know, it's your first thought is to think like, oh, that sucks. But while it can suck, and it does suck in like certain ways, if you make the most out of it, like, it can be one of the best times of your life. But that was really long-winded to say. If you lost your job and you're looking to make something beautiful happen in the time between now and then, like, maybe you're like, fuck it, I don't want to go back to the traditional 9 to 5, and you like start a business or something. Awesome, good for you. Like, just do what you want, man. This was supposed to be like me just asking questions, but I think this is now going to be a PSA to just do whatever the fuck you want. At the end of the day, we're on a floating rock in a black abyss of nothingness. Because I think if like powerful people in important places can just screw up a country or the world and doing whatever they want, thinking they're playing The Sims, why can't we do whatever the hell we want to? If you can have like enough money to kind of fix the majority of like your country, the world's problems, and you don't, and instead you decide to make things worse, like, I think that then validates like us, like the majority of citizens, people, humans who don't have that much money and are following some invisible script. I think that gives us the leeway, the whatever the word is I'm looking for. It gives us the ability to say, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I want with my life if you're gonna play with everybody else's, you know? Yeah, long story short, do whatever the fuck you want. You only got one life, live it. And unlike the people that are at the top and in power who are using their experiences, their life to affect others, like, your life affects you. I'm sure you're not out here trying to like do awful, heinous things to good people. But live your life, do you, and just try to enjoy the process and the journey along the way. Like,